Hey guys, what is up? It is me. Here for a video I want to make. Several things I want to get to. Some kind of important, some not. But I don't know if you guys heard about this, but last night, apparently John Cena had a match at a house show versus Wade Barrett in a steel cage match. Now, supposedly he got hurt. Selling the Wasteland finisher from Wade Barrett. Apparently hurt himself. I don't know if it's true, but if you guys don't believe it, try to hear this video. This is John Cena's injury speech after the match. Sorry if the audio is coming down. That is John Cena, guys, after his match against Wade Barrett last night at a house show in a steel cage match. Now, supposedly, Cena might be hurt, he might not. If he is, I just want to think to myself, will this guy take time off? Will he take time off? Because remember when, WWE had the bright idea of having him Huang Cena, and having him quote-unquote fired. We thought, okay, maybe John Cena will be gone for, a few weeks, and then he'll come back and be like, oh, look, it's me, John Cena, But no, he didn't do that. He didn't even take he didn't even take a week off. We see him the very next night. Now, I'm hearing rumors that he's out 2 to 4 months. I kind of doubt that he's out 2 to 4. If he is out 2 to 4 months, ew. But, this was his quote. I got a little beat up tonight. If I need to take some time off, I will. But I will not be carried from the ring. So, yeah. If John Cena's hurt, let's just say Gemini is not one happy camper right now. But, see ya, baby. Woo! Can't see me. Yeah. So, yeah, that's with all you Cena fans out there. For all the Cena Nation. Anyway. So, yeah, that's that. Also, apparently, Jeff Hardy. I know you TNA fans, Jeff Hardy. By the way, I don't know if you guys heard about this, but apparently Hulk Hogan got married about the 18th, which was a little less than 2 weeks ago. Apparently there was a fight literally at his wedding. I don't know much about it. But, yeah, anyway. It says about Jeff Hardy might be heading to jail. It says, this is a link, yeah. Jeff Hardy is facing a mandatory sentence of 45 days at least. There's no getting around this, regardless of plea agreement or not. Yada, 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 yada. The question is whether this will be a 45 days in the hole or possibly 6 months. If Jeff Hardy even spends freaking days in jail, it's gonna be like, what, a month? They said 45 days. That's like, what, a month and a half of jail. And then he's going to come back, and all you Jeff Hardy fans are going to be like, oh my god, it's Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy's back. Yeah. But to be honest with you, I don't see Jeff going to jail. I don't know why. It's just, when I see Jeff Hardy, do I see a guy that's going to go to jail? No. I don't think so, You're probably thinking, oh, well, Hulk Hogan's son went to jail. Hulk Hogan's son went to jail because a freaking best friend, whatever, like in a coma. But anyway, so yeah. Last but not least, I want to make a little rant. I know last night Mitch of the Wrestling Gurus made a rant about Randy Orton, and he talked about how he used to be a huge Randy Orton fan. Same with me. I used to be like RKO. And, I was so, how do I say this? Just a big Randy Orton fan altogether. I liked Randy Orton. You know, no. But you know, with the whole, you know, WWE has messed up his character so bad, it's not even funny. Here's a guy that I know he's a face before anyone even yells at me. Here's a guy last year who punted all the McMahons basically in the skull. And, you know, here's a guy that, you know, was getting sick and tired of, was whiny, complaining, you know, young talents such as a Teddy DiBiase and Cody Rhodes, that he literally turned on them. You know, that led to the match at WrestleMania, Triple Threat, Cody versus Ted versus Randy. We all know who won that match. But WWE, it seems like ever since that, has basically made his character stale. You know, it's just, I mean, one of the main reasons why I used to like Randy Orton is because he was the total opposite of John Cena. He went against everything John Cena was for. He went against it. And everything that John Cena was against, Randy Orton was for it. Now, I get it that he's a face. But I think the problem was is that I don't take this guy as much as serious as a face. Now, I know he goes over the crowd. The crowd loves him. Once you hear, I hear voices in my head. Freaking, the arena just explodes. It freaking goes insane. You know? And I understand WWE's move of that. You know, they think it's a good idea. They think it's, you know, a great plan. They think it's, you know, sells money and stuff. So I understand where WWE and Vince McMahon is going on with this. I understand it. But, you know, it wouldn't, you know, kill if once in a while, let's just say Randy Orton's having a match with, you know, having like a tag team match. And he's like with, oh man, who's a big face on frickin' Raw? I can't. Oh, John Morrison. You know, I mean, I know he said to John Morrison, I think it was last week, that he said, "Don't trust me." You know, after the match is over, whatever, you know, out of nowhere, he RKO's, you know, John Morrison. You know, that I wouldn't mind, because then I'd be like, okay, well, he's more believable as a tweener than he is, you know, a face. But, you know, it's just kind of upset of how, you know, WWE's been using Randy Orton's character. I mean, I get it, you know, I guess in some way Randy Orton is somewhat of a security blanket of John Cena, meaning, like, for example, if John Cena's really hurt, you know, WWE's money might get hurt, but hey, look, we got Randy Orton, and kids are starting to love Randy Orton, which, you know, literally about a year ago, all these kids were booing Randy Orton, saying, "You suck." Now they're saying, "Woo! RKO." And every time he has that Viper look, the crowd just goes nuts. When he's about to punt a guy in the skull, the whole crowd holds their breath like, you know, it just comes a little dramatic effect right there. But anyway, that's my little opinion on, you know, Randy Orton. Hopefully they'll use his character better. Do I see it happening down the road? No. Do I see it happening in a month? No. Because apparently I have a good feeling what WWE's going to do with this. WWE is probably going to have, you know, next week on Raw, it's supposed to be John Morrison versus The Miz for the WWE Championship in a Falls Count Anywhere match, which, you know, it's a good shot of The Miz retaining the belt, which, you know, my opinion, Morrison should be facing Miz at Royal Rumble. But anyway, what I can see WWE's doing is putting The Miz winning that match, then Randy Orton coming out of nowhere, hitting him with like an RKO, and then it being set up at the Rumble. Orton versus Miz, a rematch of TLC. Great. And most likely The Miz is going to win by either disqualification or Alex Riley is going to distract Randy Orton. And then Miz is going to hit like Skull Crushing finale. 1, 2, 3, Miz. Yeah, that's WWE's plan most likely. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hope you guys see you later. Peace! When I make a video before New Year's, happy 2011.